Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Saturday morning. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place, but if not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So before I head up to the academy and work with the kiddos and then get my jiu-jitsu on at 12 o'clock, I wanted to share this with you that I heard today. Something new, clicked on a new video, and I want to share this. Let me pull it back up. I lost it for a second. So the guy is Andy Frisella. Now, like I said, I've talked about him before. He goes pretty hard in the paint, if you know what I mean. He keeps it really real, and actually that's the name of his podcast, Real AF, all right? So it's Real AF. You can figure it out on your own what those letters stand for. But he goes pretty hard with the paint. So I really can't repeat everything that he says. Again, I like that kind of stuff. I like the way he talks. It resonates with me, but it's not for everyone, so I'll just translate it in my terms. But anyways, the title is Manifesting Dreams into Reality, and he's got these guys on his podcast, which I didn't know about till today, so I got to dig a little deeper into them. David Meltzer and Carlos Reyes. And one of the things that this guy, David Meltzer, was talking about, and actually, I guess the movie Jerry Maguire was kind of based on his story, something like that, with sports agents and in that sense. So I gotta dig a little deeper into it. But what this David Meltzer guy says was the happiness formula. Because it's like 2 hours long or something like that. I didn't even finish it all because I kept going back and rewinding. I like to rewind and listen to the same thing over and over again so I can catch exactly what they're saying and let it sink in. So he's talking about this happiness formula, which is gratitude, purpose, discipline. Now, they didn't really go into too much of the discipline and the purpose part, but they went really heavy into the gratitude part. And these are pretty successful guys, man. They got a lot of, they got nice houses, nice cars, they got money, they got the things. So what they're talking about is like when we're on that grind all the time, which I can relate to this stuff, you're constantly just getting after it. You have to appreciate the things that you have. Now, this is pretty common sense stuff. Like, this is stuff that I'm pretty sure all of you have heard. I've heard, hey, be grateful for what you have, this, that, whatever. But the way they kind of put it is like, it was just different. And, they're talking about getting cars and houses, and everyone's different, their whys, the one guy, Carlos Reyes, he was talking about how, his mom, made him climb through some kind of tunnel from Mexico to get here. And, they were here illegally, then they got status, and now he's got like millions of dollars and he's doing really good. He sells homes. I think he flips homes or something like that. But the story he told and the story that this other guy told was just like, you forget that sometimes. Like, you're so being busy, that you forget to just kind of sit back, not being complacent. And because that's what I like. That's a scary thing, is to be complacent, to just be average and mediocre and sit back on the things that you've done and quit and not try to get any further along, but to appreciate the things that you have. And one of the things that he said was, he said he tried to give thanks every morning for like 30 days. And he said he just kept, he'd get, a couple days in, then he'd miss a day, get a couple a little further, then he'd have to restart, do it again, get a little further. And finally, after a while, he finally hit the 30-day mark, and he's giving thanks every morning and every evening for the things that he has. And he said life just got a lot better, because why? If you're forgetting to give gratitude and thanks for at least for me, I do that every morning. It's just kind of a thing that I do when I wake up. It's kind of how I start my day before I get the coffee and everything. Or sometimes it's why I'm doing it, is to give thanks for the things that I do have. And then, of course, I always put certain individuals in my prayers and stuff in the morning, and hope that certain individuals do better because they're not doing all that well right now. So there's a list of people, and it seems like the older I get, the longer that list goes, or the longer that list gets, because I just want people to do well. So it definitely helps me start my day out on a good note, because you're giving thanks for the things that you have, and then you can go off and start the rest of your day but to not forget about the things that are in front of you, your friends, your family, the things around you, just getting to where you got to so far and appreciating like what you've done. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we've done or the things that we fought through, the things that we've battled, the people that we've battled with, the things that we just had to overcome. We just don't give ourselves enough credit for that, and we should give gratitude that, hey, man, we're still here, we're still fighting, we're still on our feet. And there's other people that I listen to it as well. Like, hey, man, I think it was Eric Thomas. Like, man, if you're still alive, man, then you have the you should be up every day fighting to make things better if you're not where you should be. So the gratitude factor, of course, you got to have a purpose. If you don't have a purpose in life, you don't have something that you love to do, and you're just kind of floating around through life, and you don't have a passion. You need to do whatever it is that you like to do. For me, that was one of the reasons why I quit General Motors. I hated that place. Like, I absolutely hated it. It wasn't doing anything. Yeah, I was making good money, and yeah, I was definitely putting some very nice money in my pocket, man. But that's not what it was about. I wasn't happy doing that. And what I found a purpose was through jiu-jitsu. People, like watching people grow and develop through jiu-jitsu, watching people get better mentally and physically through jiu-jitsu. It just became a passion of mine, and I can help people through jiu-jitsu and use jiu-jitsu as a platform and as an engine to watch them get better. So that is the purpose. So that's why I get up every day. I love my family, and but those are gimmies. Those are gimmies. Everyone should take care of their family. Everyone loves their family. I do. But what else is there? It's a bigger drive than that, which is, my students and the people that I go to the academy for every day to watch them, change and develop into better individuals, from the kids, teens, to all the way to the adults. And then the discipline part, of course, that's pretty simple, man. Like, you got to have the gratitude, the purpose, and you got to have the discipline to get up every day and do the things that you're supposed to be doing. And I talk about this every day on these episodes, that it's just a relentless, just everyday drive to just do the things that are supposed to be done. Like this morning, like there's just things I did already this morning where it's like I get up and I'm like, man, I thought I did all my chores yesterday. Saturday is supposed to be a day where to relax and kind of kick back. And there's just always something to do. And if I don't do it, stuff piles up, and it's just like, man, just get it done. Just put the videos on, hit play, and then just get to work, drink the coffee, man, get going. And that's exactly what I did. So now I'm done. Now I'm here doing this, and then I'm off to the academy. So gratitude, again, being thankful for where you're at, but don't stay there. Like keep going to the next level, to the next spot. That's the thing. Again, I get hungry for the next spot, the next thing, the next level. But I definitely need to be have more gratitude for where I've gotten to. Okay, but again, I'm a kind of person where I don't want to just, the mediocre average thing scares the heck out of me. Like that's not who I want to be labeled as. That's not when you say my name or you say anything about my academy or you see the logo, that laziness and average is something you would relate with that. Okay, so I push really hard to make sure that if you think about me or my academy or you see the academy logo, you think of like, for one, respect, grind, hard work, like getting after it, like just, fire. That's the push every day, because that's just how I'm, that's the mentality that I have. So that's the push, and when you see that logo or like I said, the name or me, then that's what you should think of. Not, yeah, man, that guy's lazy, he don't do nothing, and he just kind of sits around and, watches TV, plays video games, or, I don't know, whatever. That's not how I want to be looked at. How I want to be looked at is in a different manner. So I push every day for that. But definitely got to make time to just be grateful for the things that I do have, and for the things that got me to where I'm at, like the bad times. So like I'm very grateful for, certain individuals. Not going to name any names, not going to give them that much credit, but there's a lot of individuals that have pushed me to be here because of the hate that they have, just the things that they say, how they run their mouth, things they post, things they share, things that they whisper, whatever. That's a big driver and motivator for me, so I'm grateful for them, because without them, maybe I would be complacent, maybe I would be average, maybe I would just kind of sit back and, rest on my laurels, and not really do much. But because I do have quite a few of them out there, it is what it is, and I use that as a motivator. So I am grateful for those individuals for sure that like to say things. So it helps, But also the things that I've overcome, just life in general, has gotten me here. Sometimes I know I've been in a position where it's like, why me? Like everyone else, like, why is this happening? Like, why did that have to happen now? And why did it just have to happen, period? And now when I look back, I can say, man, I'm better because of that. Like, that thing right there pushed me into another person and pushed me to another level and got me to where I'm at. And so at the time, I just didn't understand it. I just didn't appreciate a bad thing. Now I do. I can look back and when I know when bad things are happening, I know there's something, something's good got to come out of it, or I got to make something good come out of that thing. So gratitude can be a bunch of different ways, bunch of different levels, but you definitely got to make sure you have that. And it's just a way to just achieve happiness. And when you just forget about the things that, that you've done and that where you're at and the people around you, you will not be happy. It's pretty simple. So I like that. And you have to be reminded. Again, that's why I listen to this stuff. A lot of this stuff is just common sense. I know this stuff already, but I got to hear it. And that's why I listen to the things that I listen to day in and day out. And that's why I'm sharing them with you guys. So again, wherever you're at, have the gratitude for the things around you and the people around you. But again, for me, it's always going to be the push of like, this is not enough. There's always something to do. The ceiling needs to be higher, and we need to go there and we need to get after it. When I get there, I'll be thankful for that. And then it's on to the next thing and on to the next thing. So anyways, got to head up to the academy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great Saturday afternoon. We'll see you.